the pearl, the queen of gems, the gem of queens. It is here in Imperial Pearls for 2 hours. Let me give you a little bit of a taste of what we've got coming up. This is the Imperial Pearl 5 to 10 millimeter culture pearl station necklace. 483260 is the item number, $99.90. It dates back to 23rd century. In fact, I'm going to give you the correct information on the bracelet for it. Here it is right here. This is the bracelet. Now it's adjustable. It is $79.90. 442547 is the item number, all the way up to 11.5 millimeter pearl. The average size pearl, 6 to 7 millimeters. In fact, anything over that is considered a jumbo. This is 11.5 millimeter culture pearl slide bracelet for less than $80. This is one of my picks. This is definitely one of my picks, and that's big because this entire Imperial show, you cannot make a bad choice. It includes both the necklace and the earrings. We'll give you the correct information in just a few moments. It is 525282 is the item number, I should say 52347 is $80, less than $100 on this one, both for the necklace and the earrings. It is one of the most beautiful sets that you'll ever see for less than $100. Now, when it comes this range, when it comes this brand, it is Imperial Pearls. Take a look.
From premier pearl farms in the most pristine, exotic locations on Earth, where over 3 generations, the Bazar family, my grandfather Baines, my father Peter, and I have developed deep and lasting bonds between Imperial Pearl and the farmers, committed as much to their craft as to the environment that gives it life. With unmatched skill and a poet's eye for beauty, Imperial selects only nature's true masterpieces. Pearls with the deepest, most radiant luster, flawless complexion, ideal shape. The journey continues to the Imperial Design Studios, where art and craftsmanship collaborate, where an inspired sketch evolves. The ideal setting for the Imperial Pearl is you.
It's a great pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Josh Bazar from Imperial Pearls, 3rd generation. Welcome.
Yes.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much. It is an absolute honor to be here, to bring my family's pearls that we travel the world and collect right here to HSN. I am so excited. We have 2 hours of absolutely amazing pearl jewelry.
Yeah, look, one of the things I tried to get to in the introduction of this show is that pearls, it was the first gemstone to the world.
Yes.
If you think about the history of gemstones, there's never been a time in history where pearls have not been in style, in taste, in fashion. And we're going to start off with 483260 as the item number, 5 to 10 millimeter cultured pearl station necklace for under $100. I'll remind you that our appraised values, we send them out to 3 separate valuers. That is the lowest appraised value. This came back at $210. It's $99.90.
You know, Imperial Pearl has been here partnering with HSN now for almost 6 years. But in those 6 years, we have never done a lariat necklace, a station lariat necklace. It is an iconic staple in the world of jewelry, in the world of pearls. So finally, we designed this lariat necklace. Since we launched this necklace, it has become one of our highest rated customer picks in my entire collection. It might be I think there's only one review that's not perfect 5-star. But what we have here is the beautiful stations here with, I believe these are 5 millimeter, super high luster freshwater pearls, going down to this much larger, I think 10 millimeter pearl. And then we have these 2 gorgeous drop-shaped pearls. What I love about drop-shaped pearls is that these look like 2 drops of liquid nacre coming out from the bottom of each side of this classic lariat necklace. When a pearl looks like it was just lifted from the waters themselves, that is the luster, that sheen on the surface of that pearl, that nacre, that beautiful sheen is the luster that we look for. It does not make the cut to become an Imperial Pearl unless it has that luster. But the most interesting part of this necklace, although it's an absolute classic, an iconic necklace, we've added this new technology clasp. This clasp could not possibly be easier. All you do is pull either side, and it is faceted with a rubber stopper there. It's tried, tested, and proven. So when you put this necklace on, it doesn't matter. You can make this any length. Depending on the neckline of your shirt, you just pull it tighter, and you could go and get like a choker length, or pull it a little bit on the other sides, and now it's an 18-inch. So
this is where jewelry, becomes completely adaptable because of that. And often you'll get an extender where this will completely make this personalized.
Yeah,
we can change the look of it immediately.
Absolutely. You know, in the collection, we never get complaints on the quality of our pearls, but we get complaints on clasps. It's not because it's our clasp that they're not as good as any other clasp. It's because simply our customers do not like fumbling with little tiny clasps. We're busy. We like to put on our jewelry, look beautiful, and run out the door. This is a solution to that age-old problem. You just slide this over your head, pull each pearl, and they're even finished on each end with beautiful little pearls. And you pull those little pearls. See that? It's all about the attention to detail. That's the difference between jewelry and fine jewelry. We could have put little silver balls there, but we hand selected these little 3mm pearls. And again, every single pearl in this show has been hand selected. Every pearl in this show is in the top 3% of an annual harvest. We select these pearls for specific reasons because of their luster, their color, their shape, their absolute beauty. So in each piece of Imperial Pearl jewelry, you are going to get a gemstone that my family has signed off on, selected. Anything with the Imperial name represents 3 generations of my family. So you better believe that I'm going to only select the best pearls, or my grandfather would have my head, you know?
Now, after the 3rd generation, Imperial Pearls, certainly here at HSN, has continued to be a mainstay for this reason. Quality is paramount. It's clear.
Yeah.
After 3 generations of bringing these beautiful pearls from around the globe, the good news is this is available. The bad news is we have fewer than 100, not 1,000, not 900, not 500. I've got fewer than 100 available. Your flex pay is $24.98. This is Imperial Pearls. Again, when you talk about the pearl, you talk about the luster, you're talking about the color, you're talking about the size of the pearls. Now, you notice these pearls went all the way up to a 10mm size. Anything, and you can correct me if I'm wrong with this, Josh, but anything
absolutely.
over 6mm is a huge pearl.
Yeah, right here in the center, this is a 10mm pearl. Like you were saying, very rare, very large. These are extremely large. You know, a 6mm pearl is average in the freshwater pearl variety, and every millimeter that you go up, you get much more rare, and the luster is harder to get, and these just pop. This necklace right here with the reviews, I guarantee you, huge congratulations if you are one of the 50 or so people that will be able to get this necklace home, because the reviews on this necklace have been off the charts. That's why we do what we do, because when we read these reviews and we know that we've delivered a piece of jewelry that far exceeds your expectations, between the functionality, the quality, the luster of the pearls, when you open that box and you see these pearls for the first time, they're gleaming, they're glowing, and you put it around your neck, you're gonna realize that you've purchased something amazing. So huge congratulations to anybody who got that lariat necklace home.
This is going to be coming up in a few moments. 492701 is the gem of queens, the queen of gems, the Imperial Pearl 3 to 3.5mm cultured pearl diamond, 14 karat gold necklace. Look at the appraised value there. $1,405 down to $439.90. Your flex pay of $109.98. By the way, if you today with this wonderful 24-hour jewelry event, if you purchase items up to total value of $99, the entire shipment will be sent to you for free. That excludes clearance items, but certainly in this hour, if you're buying this and that, and I will warn you, right now I think we have under 60 remaining in that previous lariat necklace. We're going to move on. 442-547. I have Josh Bazar here, 3rd generation within Imperial Pearls, and you are going to learn so much about these beautiful gemstone. I mean, not only is it one of the first gemstones on the planet, you know, it's an organic gemstone created by Mother Nature. And one of the things that people have to appreciate, Josh, is that even though these are cultured, where there's been a collaboration, if you like, between Mother Nature and man, right? Yep. Still so much is put in the hands of Mother Nature to create this.
It is a passion. It's the process of cultured pearls is the balance between man and nature. And without pure passion, you don't get good quality pearls. That is why we work with only the most passionate pearl farmers from around the world. It takes heart and soul to care for these mollusks, and to the point that they produce a pearl. You know, it really is such a beautiful gemstone, you know, from Mother Nature. And then we have the privilege. Imperial has the privilege that my grandfather and my father and myself, we earn the privilege to go directly to the world's premier pearl farms and then hand select from their harvest the best quality, the most lustrous, the purest white of all pearls. And you see that in this bracelet right here. This bracelet is the perfect match to the lariat necklace that we were just showing a moment ago. And you know, when it comes to clasps, There is no harder clasp in jewelry than a bracelet clasp. I think we all know that when we're putting on a bracelet with those tiny little clasps, just forget about it. I mean, we need to go and you're gonna have to ask your husband or your kids to help you out. And we wanted to eliminate that problem because fine jewelry can be wearable and functional, and we want you to enjoy it. You know, all your pearls are meant to be worn, and that's what we've done here. We've created this clasp technology where we use this very large 11.5 millimeter pearl, huge pearl, right? And through the center of that pearl, we drill and put a grommet that the chain passes through, and then it always will retain its shape. I just want to show you how easy this is. So this goes all the way to, I believe, an 8.5 wrist.
That's right. Actually, all the way up to a 9-inch wrist.
A 9-inch wrist. So this will fit everybody. You don't have to worry about your size. So up to 9 inches, right? You put it on, and then all you do is just pull the ends together, and it goes down and fits. I mean, any wrist size. Any wrist size.
It is June's birthstone. It is an alternative to June's birthstone. It is what we classify as the gem of queens, the queen of gems. It is an organic gemstone. That beautiful luster that you're seeing, and you will see it through the entire collection that Josh has brought to us in this 2 hours. Luster is often, when they talk about appraising a pearl, they put that at the very top. That luster, the shape, the overtones, the beautiful cleanliness of the pearls, everything is in there. But luster comes first and paramount. In fact, many jewelry valuers will put that at the very top. $79.90. How can we do that? Because of the contacts that Josh and his family have, because that direct contact with the farmers, the fact that Josh and his family are traveling globally, going to the farms directly, that cuts out so many middlemen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, understandably, in a business, every single level is trying to make a business. But when you have someone like Josh and the family from Imperial Pearls going directly to the source, that's when not only do we get the best, hand-selected, hand-picked, but then we can offer a bracelet like this for under $80.
Yeah, Imperial sells, you hit the nail on the head. Imperial sells directly to 3,000 jewelers across the United States of America. Our brand supplies, so if you go to the Main Street jeweler, the high-end jeweler in your town, the chances are that their pearl collection is an Imperial pearl collection. Now, jewelers trust that we will go to the farms and select the very best pearls. And for over 100 years, Imperial has built a legacy in the world of pearls, hand-selecting and hand-picking the best. This particular bracelet is a design that we had come out with, developed this new technology for these easy-to-use clasps, and throughout the entire jewelry industry, we cannot keep these stocked on the shelf. This has been the hottest-selling new bracelet that we have added to the Imperial line. Jewelers across America are selling this out on a daily basis, and it is because of the quality of the pearls, the luster of the pearls, and the easy wearability of the bracelet. Right here, see, you'll see these are my guys right here. These are our freshwater pearl farmers, the most passionate pearl farmers in the entire world. They have the premier freshwater pearls. Right here, I'm at the Hong Kong International Jewelry Show. I'll be back in Hong Kong in 2 weeks' time. But I'm in the booth of a Tahitian pearl farmer. That's Kenneth, a good friend of mine, very good friend of mine. He's been a good friend of our family for 2 generations. He has the world's best Tahitian pearls.
Look at those.
So
pearls.
You saw our freshwater pearl farmers. Yeah, these are some of the most exotic colors. There I am sorting through pearls. So, and I mean it, I hand select each and every pearl that goes into our collection because we want to make sure that every single piece of jewelry meets the high, rigorous quality standards to become an Imperial pearl.
I love the passion. I've been involved with jewelry for over 16 years, and to be sitting with someone, this is something else you have to appreciate. It's not only the prices. Prices are wonderful, but this is not faux. This is not created. This is the genuine article. This is a gemstone that's been adorned and loved since 23 BC. It was considered the first gem on Earth. You know, if you think about diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires, tourmalines, they're faceted, they're buffed, they're polished. Pearls come out perfect.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want to show you, to your point, right here is an illustration of what we'll find during a pearl harvest, right? These pearls right here are not perfect. You see, these have bad surface quality, these have irregular shape, bad color. I have to go to the farms and sort through all these inferior quality pearls in order to get your Imperial pearls, your white pearls, your round pearls, the pearls with that beautiful luster. It's not by chance, it is by selection. It is by earning the right for 3 generations to go and sort through the inferior quality pearls. And there you get that beautiful, look at that. That looks like your classic pearl bracelet. The only difference between that and your classic pearl bracelet is that this one is actually easy to put on and take off. pearl, you know, those tiny bracelets, you know, traditionally, we would sell this with a very small filigree clasp. That filigree clasp is so difficult to get on, and then you don't even know if it's gonna fit you perfectly. This bracelet is guaranteed to fit every single wrist size, and then will pull tight, perfect fit, and easy to put on, easy to take off, and the same exact quality that we would sell to one of our jewelers, one of our 3,000 jewelers across the U.S.
If it's your first purchase with us here at HSN, your first purchase of Imperial Pearls, it most certainly will not be your last. You can't make a bad choice. I know there's many options out here, but look at these.
Oh my gosh.
13 to 14. If you're out of the room, you need to come and see these. 13 to 14 millimeter, 520215, cultured pearl button earrings, $99.90. Again, FlexPay is available for anybody. In fact, there's an additional FlexPay if you have the HSN card. These are enormous.
These are enormous. I just got butterflies in my stomach. When you do not see freshwater pearls up to 14 millimeters.
Look how
you just
perfect they
do
are.
not see these pearls. Freshwater pearls typically are around 6 millimeters. Every time you go up 1 millimeter size, it becomes much more rare. Freshwater pearls in the 13 to 14 millimeter size are just unheard of. These are so incredibly rare. When you get pearls this large, typically you'll lose the luster because pearls are made up of microscopic crystals that cover the surface, and as the surface gets larger, you lose some of that luster, but those have every bit of luster that you could ever hope for and dream for.
Now, we've had to bring this up for, this is the one we alluded to a few moments ago, 492701 is the item number. This is not just pearls, but if there's ever been a more beautiful marriage between anything, it's between diamonds and pearls.
Yes.
Diamonds, pearls, and 14 karat gold. That's what we've got here. This is 492701 is our number. As Josh and I were talking just over an hour ago about the collection that we're going to be showing you in this 2-hour show, I said this was a little bit more of a contemporary styling here. You got the, again, appraised value. I'm reminding you, we send this piece out to 3 separate jewelry valuers, external from HSN. This was the lowest appraised value that we're showing you here on the screen. $1,405. You're basically getting $1,000, $439.90, and your flex pay of $109.98.
Yeah, this is the new era of pearl jewelry. This is on trend. What you have here is the bar necklace with 14 karat gold. It also has a 2-inch extender chain on the back, surrounded by shimmering genuine diamonds. And these little pearls, what do we have here? We have 5 absolutely flawless AAA quality. These, I believe these are 3 to 3.5 millimeter pearls. Absolutely flawless. Each one of these are gem quality. If you examine this beautiful bar up close and you examine those pearls, you will notice that the luster is absolutely unheard of. The luster of these freshwater pearls is only rivaled by that of the Japanese Akoya pearl. The Japanese Akoya are very rare and very, very expensive pearls that are farmed in the southern bays of Japan, and they are prized and valued for their amazing luster. But when you get freshwater pearls in the 3 to 3.5 millimeter, those smaller pearls, once in a while, we find these absolute gems that have brilliant, brilliant, vibrant luster that will just take your breath away. I mean, huge congratulations if you're going to get this necklace home because we have under 20 of them left. Again, this is fine jewelry, 14 karat gold, genuine shimmering diamonds, and AAA quality, gem quality freshwater pearls. The 2-inch extender chain, you know, that's the difference between jewelry and fine jewelry, is that it's all in the details. You know, we added that beautiful extender chain. We surrounded it by genuine diamonds. We hand-selected AAA quality, the best of the best when it comes to pearls. And this is a very contemporary and very special piece of jewelry.
And right now, we have 12 of those now remaining. 12 and 12 only, so congratulations. 12, if you think about the numbers we often talk about here at HSN, 12 is all we have. We're going to continue with 505698. Welcome to Imperial Pearls. Welcome to Josh Bazaar, myself, Jeff Cowan, with this gorgeous collection. This is coming up in just a few moments. Just a few moments ago, we showed you those 13, 14 millimeter button pearls for $99.50. We got styles for everybody. We have styles, we have looks for everybody. Look at this. Whether you have your hair up or your hair down, you are constantly going to be glamorous. 505698. There's a true femininity when it comes to the pearl. The gem of queens, the queen of gems. $19.98 is your flex pay on there. Everything comes with not only, of course, HSN's 30-day money-back guarantee, but 3 generations and over 100 years of history in the Imperial Pearl Company, bringing together this beautiful, beautiful collection. You would have noticed on our model that beautiful ring just a few moments ago, and you will notice that occasionally what we'll do is not only show the piece that naturally is being presented, but also other items are going to be coming up later on the show, and several of you have already picked up on this ring, and we're going to continue with this. And this is where you may have the studs, you may even have a strand, but now you want to tie it all together. You want to make it, complete, the outfit complete. This is the Imperial Pearl Cultured 14 karat gold open cuff ring for $159.90 and one flex pay of basically about $10 a week at $39.98, and this is yours.
Yeah, this is contemporary, this is modern, this is on-trend pearl jewelry. You could take this ring, stack it with other rings, or wear it alone. Sometimes less is more. I often say,
love this ring.
I love, look at that on.
Seriously.
That is so now, that is so on-trend. 14 karat gold, it's all in the ingredients. Just like when you're cooking a recipe, it's like you don't need to throw everything in the cabinets in there, but when you have the best of the best, you're going to get an amazing dish, and that's what you have here. 14 karat solid gold, along with the open cuff that comes together with 2 AAA quality freshwater pearls. When I'm grading pearls, what I'm looking for is size, shape, surface quality, and luster. As you said before, very smart. You clearly know pearls because you said it's all about the luster.
It's about the luster, you can see it.
And that's when you get that gemstone that just pops when someone looks down at your hand. That is the luster. These beautiful freshwater pearls are perfectly round. You're not going to find a flaw on the surface. They have flawless surface quality. Obviously, we set them in 14 karat gold because they are, such fine quality.
Look, what do you see this close up? Because if you want to know what a AAA grade pearl looks like, you're looking at a pair of them. You're looking at a pair of AAA grade pearls in 14 karat gold. We've just lost size 5. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 available. $159.90. Your flex pay, again, is $40, $39.98 with a few cents added for tax. Everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I want to remind you, as you're shopping throughout the day, and it's going to be a gorgeous show, but this Imperial Pearl show, you cannot make a bad choice. If you're packaging items together, maybe you're looking at that beautiful lariat necklace we started off with, and then you saw the bracelet, and you thought, oh, I'll do the flex pays on each. Once you've gone over that $100 price point, we'll be delivering it all for free. Now, I will remind you that with clearance items, that is not included, but you get the opportunity to be able to package these items together. And the best part is, as opposed to a few fleeting moments at a jewelry store, we send them to them, Josh. They get to try them on.
Absolutely.
And truly get to experience what Imperial Pearls is all about. And that's the experience, right?
Such a great point. And that's because with that ring and this necklace and all the Imperial Pearls, you will not see the true beauty, the true luster until you get that box home, you open it, and you try them on. This necklace is a perfect example. This is 80 inches.
Seriously?
80 inches of genuine freshwater pearls. Genuine pearls. The moment you get this box home, you feel the weight and how substantial and how important of a piece of jewelry this is. You open that box, you pull 80 inches of pearls out. I believe there's over 140 pearls on this necklace. When you look at this necklace, you see a long layered pearl necklace, maybe made famous by, Coco Chanel. It's that beautiful look. But when I look at this necklace, I see each pearl. I see the heart, the soul, the passion that went into the cultivation of each and every pearl. Right here are the farms, the beautiful farms, where our passionate pearl farmers care for those mollusks. There I am, out on a pearl farm. This is where they keep the babies. That is a harvest right there. Not one of those pearls was good enough quality. I let all those back go, and I selected
Isn't that amazing?
the
Because
best quality.
I myself would be salivating over those, but that's the fine eye of a third generation pearl lover, right? Aficionado, and that's what you're getting. That's the best part about shopping with us this morning. We're so glad you're doing so. This is Imperial Pearls. If you haven't had the opportunity to visit this extraordinary brand before, you have got the front row seats right now. We're going to get to, again, another piece. Just a word of warning, the past two items, the ring, that amazing gold, diamond, 14-karat gold necklace, they are all very, very limited. These will go exactly the same way. 482931, 4 to 7 millimeter, cultured pearl, 10-karat gold. These are the climbing earrings, very much like the creeper, the diamond creeper, but this time you've got pearls. $199.90. Look at the appraised value there, over $600 on the appraised value. That was the lowest appraised value that we got back on this, and it's less than $200.
Yeah, this is one of those new trends. You know, in 2016, you know, I travel to trade shows across the United States of America. I go to trade shows for all these different buying organizations where jewelers come directly to us and to our booth, and we supply them with the pearl jewelry. We launched these at JCK in Las Vegas. It is the largest jewelry show in Las Vegas. You'll see it right there. That's how it's meant to be worn. It travels up the air. And I'll tell you, last year, it was the earring trends were on fire. Everyone wanted these modern new earring trends. And the earring climber, as you see it right there, is one of the hottest trends in pearl jewelry today.
You know, one of the things for me, Josh, I've been married for 18 years, very happily married for 18 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. But one of the things for me, when I look at jewelry, and I've had this, what I like to call an intimate relationship with jewelry and gemstones over the past 16 years, is when I see jewelry that captures my attention, I do a second glance, and this is second glance jewelry.
Yeah.
You know what? Right?
This will turn heads, right?
This will turn heads.
Yeah.
This will make someone stop in their tracks, turn and look and say, how's that doing what it's doing? You know what I mean? As it drifts up the ear. Now, it's almost like that collaboration or that distinction between life just keeps getting better and better and better, because you've got graduated style pearls here from 4 to 7 millimeters. The finest quality that this gentleman here beside me travels the globe, fills his passport with on a year-in basis to bring this type of quality to us here at HSN. So you will not make a bad choice. For less than $50, remember, if you've got an HSN card, the flex pay is down to $39.88. And in fact, if you don't have an HSN card today, it'd be a great day to do it, because we always talk about the additional flex pay on beauty, fashion and jewelry. Well, today, 24 hours jewelry event, the Imperial Pearl event, and you've got the chance right now to get a pair. And I say chance because as it stands right now, I have fewer than 50 pairs. That shows you the quality of this.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you cannot find these. You can't just walk into a jewelry store and get these. These are exclusive right here, right now.
Oh, coming up in 1 minute. Look at this. This is the white pearls. I mean, if you're talking about the classic collection, if you're talking about the classic, the quintessential strand of pearls, whether it's royalty, whether it's red carpet, think about it. There's never been a time in history, Josh, where pearls have not been in style and fashion. Rubies, emeralds, sapphires, diamonds have all come in and out of favor.
Absolutely. 50 years ago, 50 years, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and you better believe well into the future.
This is both the stranded earrings. We're coming back on the other side of the break. Do not go anywhere, because Adam Freeman every Monday night has the Monday Night Show. We're going to come back. We're going to continue to spoil you. We'll see you soon.
Happy Monday. Every Monday starts with the Monday Night Show.
Adam, tonight couldn't be more dazzling. With the great big jewelry takeover, you'll find event pricing with up to 30% off your favorites like Carol Brody, Victoria Wick, Michael Anthony, Absolute, Sevilla Silver, and more. That's a lot of sparkle, Adam. We've also got jewelry storage and cleansers on hand to keep it all looking great.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Overwhelmed, you're stressed, what's coming is freedom. And I want you to know you are seen today. Where you've been has nothing to do with where you are now. If you make new choices in this moment, in this day, your whole life can change. Say yes! Say yes!
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
The Pearl's ethereal beauty has inspired art. Exploration is the world's first gemstone. It is the queen of gems, the gem of queens. And if you think about, the history pages, whether it be the magazines or whether it be, of course, the televisions that we watch, so often, even in this modern era of 2017, you see a strand of pearls. Now, in the past, gemstones were the playthings of the rich and famous, but thanks to the wonderful partnership that we have with Imperial Pearls and Josh and his family, we can bring you this. It is both the strand and the studs in genuine freshwater pearls, enormous, gorgeous freshwater pearls, and the price is less than $80.
On December 25th, we launched this as a Today Special. We sold out, we had it in black, multicolor, and white. We brought in most quantity in white because white is typically the most popular color. We sold out on the black, we sold out on the multicolor, and we are on the final quantity of our white. This is the best value that Imperial Pearl has ever brought to HSN. We have never brought a strand for less than $90 before. Ever. Not only do you have a strand of pearls, you also get with this for $79.95 the matching stud earrings. That is unheard of. These pearls are, I believe, up to 11 millimeters.
Yeah.
Up to 11 millimeters. In the world of pearls, you have the freshwater pearl, which is standard size, about 6 millimeters. Each and every millimeter size that you go up from there, it gets more and more and more rare. So you have your entire Imperial Pearls wardrobe right here in lustrous, large, jumbo size freshwater pearls. Now look at this necklace. When you open that box up, it comes to your door and you see this necklace for the very first time. You're gonna notice first the size and luster of each one of these pearls. The way that the light goes through the surface of these pearls, hits the center and glows. The way that the luster it looks almost wet, like has a sheen on the outermost surfaces. The next thing you're gonna notice is the weight and the feel of luxury that this necklace has. The feel of luxury on this necklace is because each and every pearl has a knot between it, right? Our artists actually, after we collect these, sort these, select these pearls, then we string them and hand knot them between each pearl. That's so important because that hand knotting process creates the perfect distance between each pearl so that they never rub up against each other, yet creating this luxurious feeling where the necklace will melt right into your hand. Then we finish this necklace with the classic sterling silver filigree clasp. Right here, each and every pearl on this strand took 4 to 4.5 years to be cultivated by the most passionate pearl farmers in the entire world. Each and every pearl. These are the larger size pearls. So a 6 millimeter pearl will take about 3.5 years. These will take around 4.5 years per pearl. And then after that, we have the harvest, right? And during the harvest, we have all these inferior quality pearls that we sort through that have bad shape. See, all of these are your average smaller size, off color, Baroque shape. We would choose none of these just to get one of these. You are looking at between the natural white color, the luster. You are looking at the top 5% of an annual harvest. You'll notice that on the surface of these pearls, you'll see some cerclay, and that not every pearl is exactly perfectly round. However, I find such beauty in that imperfection. As no two women in the world are exactly alike, no two pearls are exactly alike. Each of these pearls tells the story of its life underwater. Each of these pearls is perfect in its own way, because there is no pearl exactly like it. Each pearl is completely unique. Again, these shapes of pearls form because pearls are made of microscopic crystals. And during that 4.5 years underwater, while these pearls are growing, the crystals are layering on top of each other, and the pearl begins to spin in that pocket within the mollusk, creating these beautiful cerclay Baroque shapes. But you put them all on a string, hand knot them, and put them all next to each other, and look at it on her neck. That look on her neck is like the look of $1 million. That is that refinement, that
Josh,
elegance.
Clearly, I come from the Southern Hemisphere. These look like South Sea pearls.
Yeah, I have a strand right here.
You've got the look, you've got the appeal, you've got the luster, the size of these pearls. Now, the first thing that Josh alluded to was the weight. When you take this strand out of the box and feel the quality, I've got to say, there's something very sensual about a pearl. You know, there's great beauty in diamonds and rubies and sapphires and tourmalines and so forth, but there's the sensual feel of a pearl. But these, you feel it straight away. If I had the earrings alone, let me show you here. If I had these earrings alone in Australia, only a year ago where I was back there, these would have been triple the price of what we're showing. Just the earrings alone. The fact that you are getting the necklace and the earrings for less than $80 is truly an opportunity purchase.
So you're from Australia. You're from the home of the white South Sea pearl.
That's right.
Australia is the home to the most luxurious pearl in the world, the most rare and the most expensive. I have a strand right here.
There you go.
These are this is an independently appraised $12,000 strand of Australian South Sea pearls from your home.
There you go.
From the
That's what I was saying.
The northern coast of Australia. Now you'll see that these freshwater pearls have the size, these are so large, 6 millimeters your average size. When you get up into the 10.5 millimeter size, you have stepped into the realm of the king of pearls, the South Sea pearl. You have stepped into that look of importance. This is an important looking strand. Although you're not paying the $12,000 price tag, you are wearing a strand of pearls that has been hand selected by the same company that hand selects the $12,000 strand of Australian South Sea pearls and sells them to the most elite jewelers who then sell them to the most elite clients. But you have here is a jumbo size strand, a large strand of freshwater pearls. 6 millimeter is your average size. Now we put these next to a $12,000 strand of Australian white South Sea pearls, the most rare pearls on planet Earth, and they hold their own. Look at that. Look at that. They hold their own next to that $12,000 strand.
Appreciating it's a very busy time in the morning for a lot of you out there. One phone call, one flex pay, and you have got one of the... And did you hear what Josh said? From the Imperial Pearls, all the years that he's been here, the best valued, the most extraordinary opportunity in buying pearls. Now, I know that through my life of jewelry and gemstones, I have a collection. I have loose stones, I have a couple of loose pearls. One of the things that when an opportunity comes before you, you need to grasp it with both hands. The black is sold out, the multicolored sold out. Now, clearly when it comes to the classic gem, the gem of queens, the queen of gems, we brought in the white pearls in most quantity, but we are down to the remaining very, very few. You're getting both the strand and the pearl, the studs, for $79.95, and all you have to do is one flex pay of less than $20. If you have the HSN card, your flex pay goes down to $15.99. If you're lucky enough back on the 25th of December with Josh to get one of the black or the multicolored, and you thought, you know what, I really should have taken advantage of getting the white, now is your chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And at this price, if you bought two of the necklaces and strung them together, you'd have that 36-inch length, that beautiful length that's so popular. But look at these. You know, that this is a great shot, but you can't see the true luster and beauty of these pearls until you get them home. Get these home, try them out, because the moment that you open that box and you see that luster for the very first time, you are going to be speechless. It will take your breath away.
Again, one FlexPay, that's all that's required. You've got June's birthstone, the gemstone that has inspired artists, that inspired exploration. In fact, when it comes to this gem, you're talking about, they actually say it was teardrops from the moon, that it was captured within the mollusk itself. Superb quality, huge. You have to appreciate that. You know, you're not talking carat weights when you talk about pearls. You're talking about millimeter size, but it doesn't just finish there. Not when it comes to imperial pearls, because when Josh puts his name to something, when his family name is put to something, you know you're going to get the very, very best. This ring will go with that superbly. 482779 is our number. It's set up in sterling silver. The double ring, the appraised value, whenever you see that, remember we've sent it out to 3 separate jewelry valuers, and that value price there at $240 was the lowest that we had come back. The lowest of the 3 that came back, $99.90. Your flex pays less than $25. Maybe you can do flex pays on every single option. And of course, you can always have everything sent out to you, and everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I know there's a lot of you on the phones. Continue to dial in, of course, on that set. Amazing, up to 11.5 millimeters in size. But now we're going to show you the bracelets. I know you're observing these. This is ludicrous for me. I mean, this is faux. This is like you know, created jewelry price.
You can't even go to a fashion store and buy simulated pearls for this price. This price, we leveraged our buying power on the Pearl Farms while buying our December 25th TS. We purchased extra and we made these bracelets. We were able to offer them at the most incredible value.
They're getting 3 bracelets for $30.
3 bracelets of jumbo size cultured freshwater pearls for $30.
That is exceptional. Do not think for one moment, do not think for a moment that you're getting just one of these. You're getting all 3. Now, we have a choice. We have a choice in the white, that snow white, that glistening white, and you will get that opalescence about it, where you get those beautiful tones coming through in it. You know, the seafoam greens, the blues. And then with the blacks that we've got over here, you've got that peacock hue that's coming through. Look at them. Look at the luster. This is just a still shot. Imagine walking with these, you know, with sunlight, with incandescent light, with your artificial lighting. Look at the colors coming through in here.
Look
the
at
greens, the blues.
Those are peacock color. Now, as you turn each and every one of these pearls and the light passes through those layers of crystal and illuminates out, and you turn that pearl, you will see all these amazing colors, reds, blues, purples. You know, they look as if they were just pulled from the waters of Tahiti yesterday. These pearls, you know, as you put them on, they're on the Jeweler's Stretch Magic. We sold it out in the multicolor, so I think you're creating a multicolor look. Yeah,
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
I mean, this at $30. At $29.90, you are getting 3 bracelets, 3 white or 3 the black. Your flex pay, $7.49. Now, over 100 years, your grandfather, your father, now yourself, Josh. First of all, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for making this possible, because you know what? Pearls, like I said before, the gemstones in the past were the playthings of the rich and famous, where in this modern era, thanks to the association and partnerships that we have with you, thanks to your hard work, that we can make what most people would thought, I can't afford real pearls. I can't have the real things. Now you can. And not only can you have one genuine bracelet, you get 3 genuine bracelets, whether you choose to split them or whether you keep them all for yourself.
You know, for 3 generations in my family, starting with my grandfather to my father and myself, we have traveled the world. We go directly to the pearl farms. We work alongside of the pearl farmers. We have amazing relationships that we never take for granted, that we nurture. It is such an honor and a privilege to take those relationships and bring the finest pearls directly to HSN. The only reason that you're getting these prices, please don't be fooled, you are paying a wholesale price for these bracelets, is because there is no middleman. I am bringing to you directly from the pearl farms. We have a full factory of artists that create these in-house. So it goes from us, from our pearl farms, directly to HSN with no middleman. We are the supplier to North America, the largest independent supplier to North America of pearl jewelry. And that is why we are able to leverage value buys like we did for our December 25th today's special to offer values like this on this bracelet that no matter where you shop, no matter if you go through the internet, if you go to department stores or you go to jewelers, and even if you negotiate, you will never find a bracelet set for a price even remotely close to this. You could expect to to pay up to 3 times easily.
Look at that on the wrist. I'm sorry, Josh, but if you're out of the room, you need to come and see the quality of what you're buying. These are genuine pearls.
These are jumbo pearls. These are I believe, 10.5 to 11 millimeter pearls. They're on Jeweler's Stretch Magic, so you can just slide these on and go. And again, each one of the pearls in these bracelets, you know, I think when you look at these, you see a beautiful cluster of pearls. I look at these, I see the pearl farmers, I see my friends, the relationships that my family has nurtured over 3 generations. I see their faces, I see the way that they nurture these mollusks over 4.5 years. Each and every time they lift that mollusk from the water, I see the fact that they put their heart and soul into culturing each and every one of these gemstones. I look at these bracelets and I see a pearl harvest. I'm going to be in 2 weeks. I'll be back in Asia, going and attending Pearl Harvest, and I see all of the pearls that we sorted through that were inferior in quality to these bracelets, to each pearl in these bracelets, sorting through thousands of pearls just to get the right pearls for my customer, to create these so that your eye just moves around, so that there's a sheen on the outer surface of these pearls. When you put these all next to each other, there's a reason that they look like they belong together, and that takes such care and attention to detail.
Now, I want to make sure, if you've only just tuned in, you have excellent timing and you deserve to be congratulated. Everything on here I'm showing right now, you get your choice of 3 bracelets for $29.99, either in the white or these beautiful peacock blacks that are coming through in here as well. So either choice for $29.99. We've just shown both the strand. Look at this. These are up to 10.5 millimeters in diameter, and the earrings for $79. And of course, you saw with the model wearing these gorgeous ring, the two-tone, either the two-tone or all white. They are all available right now. You could do flex pays on every single item. The bracelets that we're primarily focusing on right now, your flex pay is $7.48. Now, gentlemen, let me appeal to you right now. I know at times it can be really hard and difficult to find the perfect gift for the lady in your life, whether it be Valentine's, birthday, anniversary. Pearls are a guaranteed love gem. All gemstones have gone through, valleys, peaks and valleys throughout time. Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and so forth have gone through their variations of how much they've been loved. Pearls have been a mainstayer. You go through any magazine, even in modern era, you go back to the 50s, the 40s, the 30s and beyond, you will see pearls. This is how we started off the show. We have under 50 of these available. 483260 is the item number. The most gorgeous culture pearl station necklace for under $100.
Yeah, we, for 6 years we've been bringing our collection of pearl jewelry here to HSN, but never have we done a station lariat necklace. It was time to create one, so we wanted to create the perfect station lariat necklace, and that is what we've done. For under $100, what we've given you is these beautiful stations of lustrous freshwater pearls, finished by this large 10.5 millimeter and these 2 large drop-shaped pearls. These drop-shaped pearls are absolutely stunning, as they look like 2 drops of liquid nacre. Absolutely gorgeous.
Just so you know, we have 24 of those available, approximately 24 of those available. So congratulations if you did manage to get one of those. We're going to move on now to the 8 to 9 millimeter cultured freshwater pearls. You might ask the question, not only am I trying to capture the light in every which way as I move this about, I do that very purposely because I know that when we talk about pearls, we also talk about the cleanliness of the pearl and how perfect it is, how spherical it is. I want you to come and look at the screen right now and try to find any imperfections on this. These are amazing. $79.90, 505698 is the item number. The appraised value, the lowest of 3 appraisals that we got come back on this was $165. It is $79.90. Hair up, hair down, constantly visually stimulating and beautiful.
Hair down, you're wearing a beautiful AAA quality pair of freshwater stud earrings. Hair up, and you see, you know, that glint of silver in the back catches your eye, and it's an unexpected style. It's an unexpected look. But this earring, the front back earring, as you can see that ball of silver in the back, is one of the hottest designs in the jewelry business. You know, there's a very high-end design house that came out with the front back earring, but they did it in faux pearl. We have done that look in genuine gemstone, real pearl, and here you have it, the front back earring in sterling silver. You know, we take our stud earrings very, very seriously. You know, our company, it was originally built on the basics, on the classics. So when we are creating stud earrings, we want to make sure that those studs are hand-selected, beautiful quality, like you were saying, have gorgeous surface quality, gorgeous shape, gorgeous color, top luster, and they match perfectly. So there's a lot of care, attention to detail that goes into the studs.
You cannot make a bad choice with the Imperial Pearl collection. I can guarantee you that if you think they're beautiful on the screen, and they're beautiful, they look sensational on the model, they are going to surpass your expectations. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, over 16 years, going into my 17th year. I said to Josh as soon as I met him, I said, just so you know, I love pearls. I have many books on pearls. I've read about pearls. I've sold pearls, extraordinary strands of pearls. The quality, and that's paramount, the quality of what you're buying today, whether it's these earrings, whether it's the bracelets for $29.90, it doesn't correlate. The price, the quality should not be where it is. It is exceptional, $19.98, but it comes down to the pure beauty of it. How pure, the wisdom, the purity as they've been so often been associated with. You know, that's why it's been such a mainstay for brides on their wedding day, for the bride mother, for the bridesmaids. For $79.90. You think about that with the bracelets that we had before, with that amazing set, with the necklace and the earrings for $79. You've got so many stunning options here. And if it is your first purchase of Imperial Pearls, you will become a lover instantaneously. You will start collecting. There is no doubt in my mind. The other thing, we'd love to hear from you. I know that with all the years that Josh has been here with Imperial Pearls, I know that we're preaching to the choir in most cases. Many of you are purchasing not just for the first time, you're buying and adding to your collection of Imperial Pearls, so we'd love to hear from you. This is going to be coming up 492-401. This is the basket pendant. Now, we talk about that cradling, almost that wonderful motherly nature here. You've got this glorious collection here with the basket, with nestled inside, again, that quality is there, of the pearl, $149.90, and your shipping on here, free shipping I should say, $37.48.
Yeah, a basket full of luster.
I love it. I mean, this is, you know, diamonds and rubies and emeralds and so forth are faceted, polished to create their beauty. With pearls, you got that luster, you got the shape, you got the way that they actually take on different tones as well, and that's what you'll find regardless of what you wear with them. Maybe you love your little black dress, maybe you're not so thrilled about the way that you accessorize a little black dress. Well, now you've got a superb ring. 482-779 is the item number. It's a cultured pearl again. Remember that, yes, it's that collaboration between man and Mother Nature, but as Josh has alluded to, the longer you leave the pearl or the irritant, if you like, within the mollusk, there's tides, there's algae, there's all sorts of things that can affect it, but you can be assured that every single Imperial Pearl that is shown here today, you are getting the best that money can buy.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. You know, it is such a craft of passion. It's a love that we have, you know, in our family and generations of our family. Look at the size of the pearls in this ring. These are huge. This is that bypass ring. I want to show you. This is the today's special that we had originally sold out, right? Sold out. Look how it perfectly matches to this ring. This ring is the perfect accessory. You will never find, if you bought that today's special in multicolor, or you bought the bracelets in multicolor, you will never find a ring that matches that set, ever. These pearls in this ring were selected at the same time from the same harvest, and if you are looking for the perfect match to that multicolor today's special strand or the bracelet set, I mean, this ring is absolutely perfect, whether you're looking at the white or the multicolor black and white there. And I love the black black and white ring because you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting that exotic black, that beautiful peacock color. When you move that pearl around, you are going to notice, when you see it only at home in real light, you're going to notice different colors within that dark color. You're going to notice, you know, greens, aubergine reds, you know, the purples. It is just stunning. Love it, and especially next to that white, it creates that like tuxedo look of black and white.
I'm a kid in a candy store right now.
I know,
literally. And please know that I come with a great line of history with selling gemstones and pearls especially. This is, without a doubt, one of the most extraordinary opportunities that you'll ever have when it comes to pearls. Now, clearly, Josh will be back many more times. He'll continue to skirt the globe trying to find the very finest.
In 2 weeks, I'll be back in Hong Kong.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Right now, there's 3 bands, these gorgeous bracelets. You're getting 3 of each for $29.90. The ring we're featuring right now at $99.90. And then at the back here, both the necklace and the earrings for $79. Flex pays on everything. You're looking at this, I know you're tempted. I know you've got to be tempted. The bracelets you may have already purchased, you were considering the others. Do a flex pay on each. I mean, it's $7.48 on your flex pay of the bracelets. Do a flex pay on each. Have them all sent to you. Try them on and experience for yourself what Imperial Pearls is all about, and that is beauty, elegance, feminine touch, but so incredibly affordable.
You know, each year, and again, I was saying, in 2 weeks, I'll be back in Hong Kong at the largest jewelry show in the world, the International Jewelry Show. And each year, I travel there with my father and the rest of our team. We also have staff on the ground in Asia at all times. But we travel the globe looking for opportunity buys. That last Today's Special, those bracelets, were a huge opportunity buy. It's values like that we cannot just bring back. You have to be at the right place at the right time, and it's a true find. Speaking of a true find, this right here is a true find. When on my trips over to Asia, when I go to the pearl farms, we hand-pick, cherry-pick the largest pearls that we can find. And we only get them in handfuls, just small little quantities, small little handfuls. And then when we have collected enough and we have cherry-picked and squirreled away enough of these pearls, we can create a single item, That is how rare these pearls actually are. In freshwater pearls, when you get up to the 13mm range, it is almost unheard of. The only way to procure pearls of that size that still have beautiful luster is by being at the right farm at the right time and laying claim to them. You'll see, we put a large back on these. See that size of that back? You need a back that large to be able to support a 13 to 14mm pearl. 14mm is as large a freshwater pearl as you are ever going to see. Put these earrings on, walk out of your house, and every single person that you walk by will think that you are wearing a white South Sea pair of earrings, because these are unheard of in the freshwater variety. If a woman walked by me wearing a 14mm freshwater pearl, I would say instantly, wow, she is wearing a pair of South Sea pearls. I'd tap my father on the shoulder. I'd be like, did you see the studs that woman was wearing? He'd say, yeah, those were Australian white South Sea studs. Even as a trained pearl expert, and I travel the world training jewelers and jewelry stores, training the hosts here at HSN and in other countries, you cannot tell that these are freshwater pearls at this size. It is so unexpected to see a pearl this large in the freshwater variety, unless they were in my hand and I was carefully inspecting them. That is how absolutely extraordinary these are.
It's a first for me.
Yeah.
It is a first for me.
You will not,
you say, with South Sea pearls, Tahitian pearls,
how many years? How many years?
17 years.
That's how long that you have been selling pearls.
And in fact, you know what I want to do? I want to bring in now, this is of course the other pair of earrings that we showed, just to give you some idea on size. Because when you talk 13 to 14 millimeters, what does it mean? This is what it means. This is what it means for $99.90. And appreciating Josh's history, appreciating 3 generations, appreciating over 100 years of Imperial Pearls in the company, that this is an opportunity buy for them. It is, and we here at HSN,
you cannot.
So privileged to get it.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. You said 17 years and he had never seen a pair of studs in freshwater.
Look at the size of these.
These are Australian South Sea. This is a $12,000 independently appraised strand, $12,000. In Australian South Sea pearls are prized for being rare and large. These studs are larger than any Australian South Sea pearl on this $12,000 strand. Look at the luster on these next to the Australian South Sea pearls. Look at the white sheen, the luster. When pearls get that large, almost always we lose the luster on that pearl, because pearls are made up of microscopic crystals that layer on top of each other by the millions, and it's the composition of those crystals that give us our luster. But when you have a surface of a pearl that's 13 millimeters, 14 millimeters, I can't even, I have to do a double take every time I see 14, because you never see that. It's very rare that we find pearls with that luster. And as you just saw, these earrings next to that South Sea strand, they not only hold their own, they are larger. 16 years you have been selling pearls. 16 years you've been selling pearls. And the reason that you have not seen pearls like this is because I can remember the day I was on the pearl farm, the days I've spent on the pearl farm, and the multiple trips. Just to create this one item, I had to go to the pearl farms on multiple trips, squirreling away every 13, 14 millimeter pearl I could find in hopes that I could one day create an item with enough pearls.
Josh, can I ask?
Yeah,
how
please.
long would the pearl need to be inside the mollusk to get this size?
So if you're thinking that a larger pearl takes longer to cultivate, you're 100% right. These would take about 5 years, but on top of that, 5 years. On top of that, there's no guarantee that we'll get a pearl this large. There's almost positively that we will have blemishes on the surface, and there's almost no chance that we'll have this luster. Each of these pearls is top 1%, and in that 1%, you could go through thousands of pearls and not find one this
Josh and I
quality.
will be back. Imperial Pearls. We'll see you soon.